The term of this award speaks for itself, and you'll understand in just a moment. I've known this gentleman, had the pleasure of knowing him for the last 2 years, and I can truly say that what he has accomplished, he and his team, is extraordinary. They've gone through the bumps, the hurdles, the trials, the tribulations to get to this point, and they're looking at a future that is absolutely incredible. The Out of the Box Business of the Year Award recognizes businesses that are brave enough to apply an unconventional business model and disrupt established business acumen. Rob Olin's Estuary Oysters and the Panacea Oyster Co-op Corporation are the epitome of an out-of-the-box business. Rob is the president of Estuary Oysters and CEO of the Panacea Oyster Co-op Corporation, a group of oyster ranchers raising oysters in the Appalachian Bay. In a very short span of time, Rob and his team have forged partnerships throughout the business community with the higher education institutions in this community and state agencies to resurrect the Bay's precious ecosystem. By reestablishing a vibrant water filtration system through oyster ranching, Estuary Oysters and the other members of the co-op will raise tens of millions of oysters every year. And I can share with you, have any of you ever had an oyster from the Panacea Oyster Co-op? Yes. Wonderful. And you all have the same response as I did. You go to these events and people rave about them. So if they happen, look for them. The commerce generated by this endeavor will create hundreds of jobs in the local economy, promote tourism, and revive the aquatic flora and fauna, while cultivating the largest harvest of oysters we've ever seen. Please join me in congratulating Rob Olin, President of Estuary Oysters and CEO of the Panacea Oyster Co-op, as the 2017.
It's my great privilege and honor to be here as a guest of Keith Bauer, Small Business Development Center. Mr. Mayor and everyone else gathered here, thank you very much. Estuary Oysters was founded as a way to make a difference, a way to save our beloved coast, to resurrect some waters. And it's only fitting that Steve presented this to me, because I went to Steve with 2 little shells saying, what do you think? Can we make something of this? He directed me over to Keith. With Keith and his team, we came up with this business plan. This business plan has spawned many other ranchers like me to get into the business, and the Panacea Oyster Co-op Corporation. And Estuary Oysters stands successfully in front of you today because of the Panacea Oyster Co-op Corporation. And we developed this with some great, great people. A good friend of mine, Mr. Fred Harris, told me that one person can make a difference, but it takes a team to win a championship. And that's what we have. With Fred Harris and Greenberg Traurig, we set some legal foundations that represented all the people. Because we have a very diverse group. We have FAMU, FSU, University of Florida, Tallahassee Community College, Wakulla Environmental Institute, LSU, Auburn. Then we have the Florida Institute for the Commercialization of Public Research. We have many, many people involved with our success. So we had to have the legal documents, and then we go on with having a Carr, Riggs and Ingram, putting together a template that's created for this very unique organization, representing so many people. And we go on to a bank, Tallahassee State Bank, that had the courage to step up and listen and read and then commit. All the way to an Amy Reck, who was our lead investor, our CFO, Tim Moore down here from FAMU. All these people, Pam Portwood, my sister who's a rancher herself, they all got together and we've created this entity. We have 2.5 million oysters in the water right now. 2.5, that's just the start. We bought a marina. We're building a hatchery by way of University of Florida and FAMU. We have a wholesale retail operation. We've already put hundreds of people back on the water. Each one of our oysters filters 50 gallons of water per day. 50 gallons, 2.5 million oysters. Think what's happening. Next year we'll have 20 million in the water. Within 5 years, we'll have 100 million. So think about what's happening. We are the prototype that can be repeated throughout the rest of the state. We have more farmable water in our state than any other state in the union. We can resurrect our waters to be the new sea basket for the rest of our country, all by way of this team. And if you would, I'd like to ask those people who are part of my team that made all this possible to stand up. And then with the rest of you, if you would please help me thank them for all their extra efforts. And thank you.